I did a video originally talking about the differences between the tax cuts that Mark Carney talked about and the ones that Pierre Poilievre talked about, but my account got bad, so we're back here again. Mark Carney said that he would offer a 1% tax cut for the middle class off the lowest tax bracket. He said that in order to pay for it, he would look at government efficiency and look at cleaning up, the government in the next few years, which is pretty reasonable, right? It's not like a solid plan explaining where the money is going to come from, but it sounds pretty reasonable, right? Now, the big problem is that Pierre Poilievre, being the politician that he has been for the last 20 years, used language to make it sound that he's giving everybody a 15% tax cut, as opposed to the 1% that Mark Carney is promising. But that's not what is happening. What's actually happening is he's going to take 15% off the existing 15% tax bracket on the lowest level right now, which means he's only actually giving a 2.25%. Which, again, is definitely a lot more than what Carney is offering. But he also said in order to pay for it that he would be doing dollar per dollar cuts, which most likely means he's going to go after social programs. He is somebody that he has never supported pharmacare. He has never supported the $10 daycare. He has never supported the dental care program. Now, since announcing these tax cuts and people pointing out the fact that he was most likely going to take the money from those programs, has claimed that he's not going to touch those programs. But what he really said was that he wasn't going to take anybody who's already on those programs off those programs. Well, what's going to happen in May? But a whole bunch of people are supposed to be added to the dental care program. But what's going to happen before that? Our election. So if he gets in, he won't allow those new people to come on the program. He will only allow those that'll stay. And on top of that, those that are already on the program for the dental care have to reapply. And I'm sure he's going to make it real fucking easy for everyone to reapply, right? Yeah, wink, wink. On top of that, pharmacare. It's not completely rolled out yet. There's a lot of provinces that have not signed up. I know Manitoba recently had everyone, I think it was 32,000 people that signed up that are now getting free birth control. But because it's not a fully rolled out program, guess what's probably going to happen? Pierre's going to block the rest of the provinces from getting that program. So that's the thing. You can't trust the things that Pierre says. Just because he's offering you a fancy tax cut does not mean that it's going to work out well for you. Great. I get an extra $800 a year or whatever. I still have to pay for dental. I still have to pay for birth control. And you know what $800 is not going to cover? All of my dental, all of my birth control. I mean, it won't even cover just the dental stuff. So while those tax cuts might seem really great, they're for the people that are in the lowest friggin' income bracket, the people that need those social programs in order to help them. It's not going to pay for daycare. It's not going to pay for pharmacare, and it's not going to pay for your dental care program. So don't be fooled by what he's saying. Don't be fooled by his use of misleading language. It is not a 15% tax cut compared to a 1%. It is a 2.25, and Pierre is going to cut back on the programs that help you every day as a Canadian.